And I'm like, bro, that has got to be illegal. Like, come on. There is no way that's right. And I can understand if you don't like kids. I get it. Some people just don't like children. But even if, man, we got to do better than that. What's up, YouTubers? It's Vic Fam, the Agent Investor here again. Today I want to talk to you about a rather serious topic, and that is the Federal Fair Housing Act. Now, this is a term you're probably familiar with, especially if you make money in the real estate industry. This is a law that was enacted in 1968, right after the assassination of civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., which made it illegal, according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, to discriminate against people in the buying or renting of housing based on race, color, national origin, religion, sex, familial status, or disability. Now, beyond that, it applies to other areas of housing such as mortgage lending and advertising, pretty much anything related to housing. All right, this is a beautiful thing, right? Who wants to be denied housing because of their race or gender or based on what country they come from or the fact that they're bound to a wheelchair? These are awful reasons to deny somebody housing. So how does this apply to you as a realtor or an investor or maybe even a landlord? Well, in a lot of ways, and I think we don't really think about it because it can be very easy for one of these protected classes to pop up in what we might view as harmless, casual conversation. But it may not be as harmless as you think. For example, if you're a realtor or a homeowner trying to sell a house, and during what you might interpret as a normal conversation with a potential buyer, you happen to ask them what country they were born in. This could be considered discrimination based on that person's national origin, a protected class, which you shouldn't be talking about. Or if you're a landlord like me, finding a quality tenant to occupy your property is very important to your business and your success. But while you're advertising, just remember to keep those 7 protected classes in mind. For example, familial status. You might think it's smart marketing to direct the marketing to a certain type of renter in order to get the most desirable tenant for you. So if you say things like perfect home for a small family, or good house if you have kids, or house not big enough for kids, this could also be considered a violation since all of these are related to familial status and you shouldn't be bringing those up. Even in casual conversation, like asking a woman if she's pregnant or if she's planning to get pregnant could be a violation too. I actually saw in an ad once for an apartment that said, "No kids allowed," period. And he literally wrote it down like that. "No kids allowed," period. And I'm like, bro, that has got to be illegal. Like, come on. There is no way that's right. And I can understand if you don't like kids. I get it. Some people just don't like children. But even if, man, we got to do better than that. Now, there may be some laws which allow you to limit the amount of people living in a home due to occupancy standards. And also property managers and landlords do have the right to know how many people will be living in the property. But just blatantly denying an applicant like that could get you in trouble. And I know we're humans, guys. We have casual conversations about topics related to these protected classes all the time. It's easy to just view these types of conversations as no big deal, but to the consumer, it just might be a big deal. And if they feel violated, they have the right to report you. The best thing to do is just stay away from conversations about those protected classes, guys. They shouldn't even be your focus, really, if you're conducting any kind of real estate or housing business. The things you should be focused on are things like the financial status of the consumer, their employment history, credit score, criminal background. All right, these are some of the legitimate reasons for you to deny someone housing. All right, I hope this was helpful. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody make money, but I don't want to see you get in trouble in the process. Smack that like button below before you leave, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my newest content. I'm the Agent Investor. Thanks for watching.